We are already more than 30k subs on the channel, and I want to thank one and each of you for supporting the channel by watching these videos. Today I wanted to celebrate that we reached that amount by doing a question and answer video, so I put together all your questions that you left me in the post, so I have 30 plus 1 questions to answer today. Let's start. How old are you and when is your birthday? As of the date of this video, I am 24 years old and my birthday is September 25, so I am a Libra sign. How did you discover Hamilton? I saw a video from the YouTuber Jaime Altozano, precisely this video, where he makes a musical analysis of Hamilton. What inspired you to make these videos and why start with Hamilton? Was it difficult to start? I was inspired by a lot of YouTubers who made parodies of series in Animal Crossing, since they show me the ability of the game to make interpretations of anything. And I started with Hamilton because I had the premiere on Disney Plus on my mind, so I wanted to make a tribute. It was difficult to start with the first song because it was the first time, but with the pass of the time I practiced and improved my technique. What will you do after Hamilton? Let's talk about each topic. I will do the deleted songs, congratulations, Dear Dusha reprise, etc. Other musicals? Maybe. I haven't seen other musicals besides Hamilton, but I will have to see or listen to them first to see if I like them and if it's possible to perform them in Animal Crossing. One of those, that could be 6. Movies? I don't think so. I already make a mistake of starting with Hamilton because it's 2 hours long, so I will try to make small projects next. Episode of television series? I haven't watched television for a long time, but of all the series I have seen, it would be difficult to choose. If I run out of ideas, I could turn to this. Hamilton in 7 minutes? Of course, I really like the composition and the way of putting the whole musical together. Hamilton polka? No, I don't like it enough to make it a representation in Animal Crossing. Besides, it will be more complicated because the song is very fast. What is your favorite Hamilton song and character, and why? My favorite song is Wait For It and my favorite character is Aaron Burr, because I feel very identified with him and his conservative attitude that I had as a child, but with the passage of time, I began to mature and make more decisions by myself. What is your most hated Hamilton song and character? I like to call it my least favorite song because I don't hate anyone, and I think it will be Stay Alive Reprise, because it makes me cry every time I listen to it. And the most hated character will be George Eager, because he kills Philip. If you could play a Hamilton character, who will it be? Well, if I could sing, dance and act, I will be Aaron Burr. How long does it take you to make a Hamilton video and how long will it take you to finish a musical? Now, each video took me practically a week, so taking that into account, I will estimate about 5 months or so to finish the rest of a musical. Which video was your favorite to make and the most difficult so far, and why? My favorite video and which I'm most proud is Satisfied, because I wanted the details to come out very well and I had to learn how to make an animation in After Effects to finish it, and for the same reason it was the most difficult to do, but I am very happy with the result. Have you seen Hamilton on Broadway? No, but the truth is that I would like to go see it in live, because it must be a very different experience than seeing on video. Do you use the audio from the Disney Plus movie for your videos? All the videos use the original soundtrack, with the exception of What Comes Next, Dear Dusha and Lawrence Interlude, because their version of Disney Plus has unique things from the musical, so they were the only ones that I used the audio of the film. How do you get the objects in the game for the videos? All the objects that I need for the videos, I get them in Nukasun. There I buy all that I need because it is faster. Can we make our own version of Hamilton in Animal Crossing? Of course, I wasn't the first person and I hope I am not the last to make videos of Hamilton in Animal Crossing. If you have the game and the desire, do it normally. How do you plan to execute the suggestive nature of Say No to This? This one makes me laugh a lot because I have read a lot of comments that you are worried about me doing this song. Easy guys, I don't want to make a trauma to anyone, even myself. I will not make it so explicit in other words. Which are your favorite rhymes in Hamilton? Although it seems like a joke, one of my favorite rhymes is precisely "In say no to this."
So was your whole story your setup?
I don't know about any letter.
Stop crying, goddammit, get up!
I didn't know any better.
I am ruined.
Please don't leave me.
I am helpless. Do this.
Yes, it will be interesting too. Oh yeah, and this one too.
Capital.
Cause we'll have the banks. We're in the same spot.
You got more than you gave.
And I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait.
Do you make the custom designs? Yes, all except for the first customs for Angelica and Eliza, which were made by a subscriber. But after that, if I need custom clothes that looks like the stage version, I make it myself. All the codes of the clothes can you found on my Twitter. Link in the description. Why did you choose these villagers to cast? And if you weren't limited, who other villagers you will cast? The neighbors that you are seeing in this project are the ones I normally had on my island, in my normal game. They are the ones I have been playing with for several hours, and I like each one has their role in this interpretation. And the truth is, I couldn't choose others. First, because I don't know all the villagers in the game, and second, because I no longer see Hamilton or Washington as another villager than don't be Raymond or Phil. How much did your life change by doing this project? Did you have a job before YouTube? The last year, by this situation, I didn't have the possibility of getting a job. I was also finished my studies, so this project gave me a reason to continue every day, because many of you like it and I want to see the final result when I finish all the songs. If you didn't do Hamilton, what else would you do in Animal Crossing? Well, I will have practically continued with the Project Avatar series, which is the one I had before starting with Hamilton. And speaking of it, will you continue doing the Avatar project? Well, if Hamilton's videos weren't very successful, I will have continued with the Avatar project, but I don't have time to decorate my island, so if I continue it can be in live streams. Are all your videos going to be mainly in English, or are you going to make some in Spanish? Well, my audience right now it is mostly English speakers. I try to do the videos in English, but subtitle in Spanish. Although it's possible that I will make a video in Spanish with English subtitles in the future. It is difficult to translate everything to English. Are you worried about making a mistake and something will sound wrong or be misunderstood? It is tedious more than difficult, and yes, I am worried about making mistakes, so I try to improve my English as much as possible so that it doesn't happen. What other languages would you like to learn? Well, I would like to learn Italian because I really like Italian culture, and as a fourth option, French. What led you to create your nickname? 10 years ago, I needed a nickname to play on the internet, so after thinking about it a lot, I chose Guitar Knight 14. The name is made up of the word guitar because for a long time I learned to play the guitar and it's my favorite instrument, and the word knight, which refers to a noble person who fights for others, like Batman, who is called the Dark Knight. Oh yes, 14 is because I created when I was 14 years old. How long have you played Animal Crossing? More than 300 hours, all building builds, all debts paid, 5-star island, and with more than 10 million bells in the bank. Who is your favorite villager? Audi. I like it for its design, the story behind its creation, and I spent over 8 million bells for her, so I don't need anyone else. Besides Animal Crossing, which other games do you have on Switch? Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta 1 and 2, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, 1-2 Switch, Pokémon Shield, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix. Will you make tours of your island? I could do an event on my island sometime, but if you want to see how it is now, I'll leave you the drink code here and in the description. How do you motivate yourself when you feel stressed or overwhelmed? First, I try to relax and organize myself better. If I don't think well, I try to take a break until I remember that I want to finish the project. The least I would like is to leave a job halfway. Which emotions do you want Nintendo add to the game? Well, all that they can. I don't have a specific one, but any emotion is welcome. Who or what made you enter in Animal Crossing and what games have you played? I had never played Animal Crossing before, and the videos of a Spanish YouTuber called 11 Games made me want to try it. So New Horizons is my first video game of the saga and I have no regrets. And that will be all for this special. I hope you know something more about me and you have found it interesting. Thank you very much for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks to my patrons who make it possible the creation of these videos. Here's my Patreon if you want to support the channel. Take care and see you next time.